Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So here Kunti Devi is addressing the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. So his name is Krishna. Krishna means all attractive. Krishna attracts everyone. Krishna even attracted Kangsha. Kangsha was attracted to Krishna. In a negative way, the demons, they got attracted to Krishna in a negative way. Just like some people are attracted to money. So what is this money? Money is Krishna's property. Money belongs to Krishna. Krishna is called, he is full with 6 opulences. So one opulence is wealth. Krishna is the owner of all wealth. So if somebody is attracted to money or gold or land, this is actually wealth. And Krishna is the owner of all wealth. So in this way, when you become attracted to money, you become attracted to, indirectly you become attracted to Krishna. Without understanding, you become attracted to Krishna, because all wealth belongs to Krishna. Similarly, some people are attracted to Ashtarjasya Samagrisha. Some people are attracted to strength, bodily strength. If some strong person visits here, there will be a gathering of people. Just like there was a strong person, I think he left his body, Dara Singh, a very famous strong person. So if such a person visits Shillong, then many people of Shillong will like to see him. So indirectly they are attracted to Krishna, because Krishna is the owner of all strength. He is the strongest. So if anybody shows a fraction of strength, then people become attracted. So this is indirectly attraction to Krishna, because strength is Krishna's opulence. So in this way, you may not be directly attracted to Krishna, but everybody is always indirectly attracted to Krishna. Ashtarjasya, Samagrasya, Virjasya, Jasasya. Krishna is famous, most famous. So if anybody comes here who is little famous as a writer or as a comedian or for different purpose, for different action, people become famous. So many people want to see them. Why? Because he is famous. So what is this fame? Krishna is the owner of all fame. So because some person, they get little fraction of fame, so we become attracted to them. In this way, indirectly we are attracted to Krishna. Just as Sriya, beautiful. If somebody is beautiful, like sometimes they get some prize like Miss World. So if some Miss World comes to Shillong, then people will gather to see her. Why? Because there is some beauty. So this beauty is nothing but some reflected beauty or fractional beauty from Krishna. So indirectly we are attracted to Krishna. Jasasya Sriya Jnana. If some knowledgeable person, some scientist, some philosopher comes here, internationally famous philosopher, so we want to see him. We like to see him. If we know that he is a very knowledgeable person, wise person, people like to see him. So that is indirectly attraction to Krishna. And the last opulence, I mean Krishna has mainly 6 opulences. Another opulence is renunciation. So if somebody is renounced, just like Prabhupada was renounced, so many people become attracted to Prabhupada. Why? Because renunciation is a quality of Krishna, and when some people show a little quality of Krishna, then people become attracted to that person. So in this way, all these 6 opulences attracts us. Why? All these 6 opulences attract us. Why? Because these are actually Krishna's quality. So Krishnaya, here Kunti Devi is addressing that I am offering my obeisances to Krishna, the all attractive. Kunti Devi knows that he is my nephew, no? Krishna was nephew. Kunti Devi knows that, but apparently Krishna is nephew, but actually his actual identity is that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Kunti Devi knew that. That's why she is offering obeisances to externally Krishna was junior to Kunti Devi, but Krishna's actual position is that he is the topmost, he is the most senior person. So Kunti Devi does not mind to offer obeisances to Krishna. Then somebody may tell, oh, there is a neighbor in my village, there is one person, his name is Krishna. People may get confused. Just like government introduce Aadhaar cards. Aadhaar card. Why government introduce Aadhaar card? Because there is some identity problem. So if somebody's name is Krishna, then there will be 1,000 people. Hey, I am also Krishna. I am also Krishna. You see, my name is Krishna Ghosh. His name is Krishna Pal. So of course, title may be different, but sometimes there may be same title, Krishna Ghosh, Krishna Ghosh, Krishna Ghosh. Sometimes we see in Facebook. If you type one name, Krishna Ghosh, you will find like minimum 100 Krishna Ghosh. You understand? So Kunti Devi is clarifying further. She is clarifying further. Which Krishna? Son of Vasudeva. Son of Vasudeva. So Krishnaya Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya means son of Vasudeva. So in this way, Kunti Devi is addressing in such a way that nobody can misidentify Krishna as other person. Everybody must identify Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and his identification is very clear here. You are the son of Vasudeva. There are so many Krishnas, but you are the son of Vasudeva. Vasudeva. So in this way, your identity is more clarified. Now somebody may say, yes, his father's name is also Vasudeva. So identity crisis is there. So Kunti Devi is telling, okay, Devaki Nandanaya, you are also son of Devaki. So in this way she is, defining Krishna, or she is narrating the identity of Krishna in such a way that nobody can claim that I am Krishna. So ordinary people cannot claim, because how many person can say, okay, my name is Krishna, but my father's name may be by chance Vasudeva. Then there is confusion. Then Kunti Devi is clarifying the confusion. Okay, you are also son of Devaki, and you are also son of Nanda Gopa Kumaraya. You are also son of Nanda Maharaj. You are son of Devaki. Mother's name is there, father's name is there, Nanda Maharaj's name is there. So how to misidentify Krishna? Kunti Devi is not keeping any room to misidentify Krishna. She is giving every clear identity of Krishna. That's why Prabhupada used to say that we have telephone number of Krishna, we have Krishna's house address, everything we have. One mullah means they are Muslim, like Muslim guru, Muslim guru or leader? Guru. So one Muslim guru, mullah, visited our Govinda restaurant in near Arab somewhere. He visited our Govinda restaurant and he was eating some vegetarian prasadam purchased from Govinda restaurant, and then suddenly he saw our Back to Godhead magazine. So he was eating and looking. So then when he was looking, he suddenly found one quotation from Prabhupada, that we know the telephone number of God, we know God's address, his father's name, uncle's name, everything. So he was little curious, what is this telephone number of God? So he started associating with ISKCON devotees there. But because everybody knew that he is a Muslim, he was allowed to enter into the temple. But in that area, it is little risky to preach, to the Muslim, especially to converting them from Islam to some other religion. It is very, very risky. So that's why they were welcoming him. Okay, how are you? Where are you from? But they were never preaching him. They were not trying to convert him into or make him into a Vaishnava. They never tried. So he understood, because I am Muslim, they are not preaching to me. But he purchased some books of Srila Prabhupada. He was a little liberal minded person, so he started reading Srila Prabhupada's books. So, after reading Srila Prabhupada books, he became convinced, and after becoming convinced, he wanted to join, but nobody took the courage to permit him to enter into temple as a full-time devotee. So, what he did, he entered into some saloon and he got shaped like devotees and he put some tilak himself and he purchased some dhuti and kurta and he dressed himself like Vaishnava. Then from that place he flew by flight. By flight he went to some other temple and he entered there as Vaishnava, So, nobody could doubt that he is from a Muslim background. So, everybody welcomed him, they thought he is from some other temple. So, later on he became famous as Ravanari Das and he also became ISKCON Guru, you understand. So, such wonderful story that how by reading Srila Prabhupada books, people from all community.
This is recent? Recent?
No, this is long back, Prabhupada's time. He is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada and he became ISKCON Guru also. So, anyway, so Krishna is all attractive. Krishna attracts everyone. If you say, oh, Krishna doesn't attract this person, no, Krishna attracts even atheist. Nastikro Bhagavan দ্বারা আকৃষ্ট হয়, because they are attracted to money. Money is nothing but Krishna's property. Krishna has 6 opulences and people are attracted to 6 opulences, but they don't understand that 6 opulences are Krishna's opulence. Without understanding Krishna's opulence, they are attracted to Krishna's opulence. So, indirectly they are attracted to Krishna. And here Kunti Devi is clarifying everything. Krishna, the son of Vasudeva, son of Devaki, then Krishna is son of Nanda Maharaj, and then again Govindaya. Govindaya go means senses. Krishna gives pleasure to the senses. We are trying to enjoy some pleasure without Krishna, but here it is said Krishna is the pleasure giver. He gives pleasure to your eyes, he gives pleasure to your ears, he gives pleasure to your all the senses. So, Govindaya. Also Go means cow. Krishna is also protector of cows and he is also giving pleasure to the cow. Namo Brahmano Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namo. Namo Brahmana Devaya. Krishna, he loves the Brahminical culture. Brahmin doesn't mean by birth, but Krishna loves Brahmin by qualification. Those who are men of character, man of knowledge. Brahmin has 9 qualities are described, mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. Samadama, tapasaucham, shantirarjavameva, jnana vijnanam astikam, brahma karma sabhavajam. So, the Brahmin has 9 qualities like controlling senses, controlling mind, like this in Bhagavad Gita very clearly explained that how Brahmin's qualifications are explained, because Brahmin is not by birth but by qualification. That is why Krishna also mentioned the qualification of a Brahmin. So, Krishna is the protector of Brahmin, he loves the Brahmin and also he loves cow. When it is, in that verse you see, Namo Brahmana Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. Namo Brahmana Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. What is that? Namo Brahmana Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namo. You see, Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. So, first word is Go, not Brahmin. First word is not Brahmin. Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. Krishna did not say Brahmano Go Hitaya Cha. Krishna said go first, because without protection of cow, Brahminical culture cannot be protected. Brahminical culture means Brahmin, their main food is milk, because milk gives you good brain substance to understand God. And also for fire sacrifice you need ghee. In those days people are spending a lot of ghee in fire sacrifice. Nowadays they don't have ghee even for eating. In those days so much people say if you waste ghee like this in fire, there will be no ghee. But previously people are doing fire sacrifices, they are using lot of ghee for fire sacrifice, but at that time production of ghee was also much. But at present people are trying to save, don't waste ghee, don't spoil ghee, but there is no ghee. There is no question of saving or not wasting, because there is no ghee. So the thing is that if you follow Vedic culture, there will be surplus always. In Vrindavan, they are playing with butter like clay, like mud. Sometimes they play with mud, they throw mud on each other. Some games are there like this. So in Vrindavan, the gopis are throwing butter on Krishna's body. Krishna was throwing butter on his friends and gopis' body. So in this way, there was so much surplus. Nanda Maharaj had 9 lakhs cows. And from 9 lakh cows, so much milk was produced that all the gopas and gopis, they used to drink a lot of milk, but they could not finish. So unlimited milk was there, and they used to make it yogurt, turn into dahi, yogurt. So next day they would take the yogurt, milk also, yogurt also, but yogurt also they could not finish. So then from the same yogurt, there would be some balance of big amount of yogurt. They will make, by churning, they will make butter. And butter was so much they could not finish. They could not finish the butter by eating. By throwing also sometimes they could not finish. So they would turn it into ghee. And ghee also they used to cook. They never used mustard oil or any kind of oil. When Krishna was there in Vrindavan, they never used any kind of oil. Everything was cooked in pure ghee. But that ghee also they could not finish. That is called real opulence. Dhanya dhanavan, gabaya dhanavan. Who is rich? Definition of rich is given. Definition of richness is given in our Shastra. If you have lot of grains, food grains, you are rich. Or if you have lot of cow products, milk, ghee, butter, then you are rich. This is the definition of richness given in our Vedic literature. Prabhupada is explaining here that real richness means you are rich in cow products like butter, ghee, milk, yogurt, sweets. There are 1,000 varieties of sweets can be made from milk. So in this way, milk production and grain, this is the main symptom of richness. If someone have this, nowadays rich means paper currency. Nowadays rich means paper currency. But sometimes if there is famine, durbiksha, then this paper currency becomes invalid, useless. I heard that in Bangladesh sometimes it happened that people had lot of paper currency, but there was some famine, So with paper currency they could not purchase anything. You understand? So many times it happens. At the time of war, sometime paper currency is, rejected, that this paper currency is no more usable. So sometimes they throw bags of paper currency on the road, on the dustbin. So this is not real richness. Real richness means if you have rice, if you have wheat, if you have food grains, if you have milk, that is your real richness. So anyway, so here Kunti Devi is addressing Krishna from so many different angles, and here Prabhupada explains that Krishna is more merciful than Ramchandra. Ramchandra, he appeared as the son of King Dasharatha, and he was always son of king. But Krishna, he appeared as son of Vasudeva, but he went to village. He went to Vrindavan. He became a cowherd boy. So in this way, Krishna became a village boy, and in this way he is easily approachable. If God is not easily approachable, then it is difficult to relate. So Kunti Devi, she is here giving importance on Krishna's incarnation, because Krishna, although he is son of king, but still he went to Vrindavan village and he became son of Nanda Maharaj and Jashoda. In this way he became a village boy, a cowherd boy, and all villagers could easily approach him. and Krishna's pastimes are more attractive. Because Krishna is called Lila Purushottam, Ramchandra is called Marjada Purushottam, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is called Prema Purushottam. So, because Krishna is Lila Purushottam, his Lila is uncomparable. Every Lila, Krishna's every Lila is uncomparable. Any Lila you discuss, every Lila is very, very beautiful. Krishna's Lila with Mother Jashoda, Krishna's Lila with the gopis. So many beautiful Leelas are narrated in our scriptures. One day Krishna, he visited some gopis, and the gopis asked Krishna, can you dance? Yes, I can dance. Dance? Krishna was not willing to dance. So then gopis told, I will give you laddu. Laddu means, that sweet. If you dance, we will give you laddu. So Krishna, he is the best actor also. He is God. Does he have lacking of laddu? He is God, he is the owner of all sweets, he is the owner of everything, and by his simple desire, he can create laddu, unlimited mountain of laddu he can create. But he is the best actor. When he is acting as a child, he is acting as a child. So, the perfect drama. So, when he heard about laddu, he said, okay, I will dance. So, he started dancing. So, very nice dance. The gopis became very happy, then they gave him laddu. Then Mother Jashoda started searching Krishna. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Then after long searching, she came to the group of gopis, and they gave some laddu to Krishna, and Krishna is dancing. So then Mother Jashoda became little upset. Why you are keeping Krishna for so long time? I am searching him. So then the gopis told, this is our Krishna. Jashoda said, how come it is your Krishna? No, this is our Krishna. Your Krishna is, you go back to your home, find out your Krishna. So Jashoda was little confused. Then gopis told, okay, we also accompany you. Then gopis took Krishna and came to Jashoda's house. And then they saw another Krishna there. In Jashoda's house there is another Krishna. So Jashoda became confused. This is also Krishna, this is also Krishna. So the gopis said, okay, can we take our Krishna? So Jashoda became little confused. Is it really your Krishna, or you took my Krishna and this is another Krishna? So then, okay, let them dance together. If they can dance together, then we can understand who can dance better. And the Krishna who will dance better, he will be your Krishna. So then both started dancing in a similar way. Nobody is better, nobody is worse. Suddenly both Krishna merged. Dui Krishna mishe gelo eksange. So Jashoda became more confused. So in this way, there are many pastimes. I don't remember the details, but there are many wonderful pastimes. One day, Krishna entered into Gopi's house to steal butter. So the gopis, they many times complained to Mother Jashoda that Krishna is stealing butter. Mother Jashoda said, what do you think? I have 9 lakhs of cows. Do you think we have scarcity of butter in our house? No, your son has this bad habit. Many times he had stolen butter from our house. And the gopis, they would like it also. If one day Krishna doesn't go to steal butter, gopis will lament, oh, today Krishna did not come. They will feel unhappy. So what they will do, they will arrange different pots of butter, and they will wait when Krishna will come to steal. And if Krishna doesn't come to steal, they become morose, they become unhappy. So one day, you see, they like that Krishna should come and steal butter. Also they like to complain to Mother Jashoda. This is a very complicated thing. They say love is as crooked as snake. A snake is all the time crooked, even it is moving in a crooked way. So love is like this. So gopis, they want that Krishna should come and steal our butter, and if Krishna comes to steal butter, they go to Mother Jashoda to complain. You understand? It's a very complicated love. So the one gopi was waiting to see when Krishna will come to steal butter. And Krishna, with his kind permission, Krishna wanted to bless that gopi. So Krishna went and started stealing butter. So that gopi immediately captured Krishna, of course with Krishna's permission, otherwise nobody can capture Krishna. So then gopi told, okay, today I captured you red-handed. Still there is some butter smeared around your lips. So proof is there that you have stolen butter. There is butter on your fingers, there is butter on your lip. So I can show Mother Jashoda the proof that you are really a butter thief. Krishna said, please don't take me to my mother. Please, I will never do it in my life. I will never do it. So that gopi said, no, because your mother never believes that you are a butter thief. Your mother never believes. So then that gopi took Krishna on her shoulder, and in the meantime what happened? Krishna turned himself as the son of that gopi. Krishna turned himself as the son of that gopi. He changed his figure and face. Then anyway, the gopi came to Nanda Maharaj's house and started shouting, Mother Jashoda, where are you? Jashoda Mai, where are you? Many times you complained, but you never believed that your son is a thief. So Jashoda Mai came out. What happened? You see, I captured Krishna red-handed. Still there are some butter smearing on his, sticking on his, around his lips. So Jashoda, so that is not Krishna, that is Gopi's son, that Gopi's son. So Jashoda said, look at your son. So that Gopi looked and saw, that is not Krishna, she is holding the hand of her own son. When I captured my son, Jashoda said, you see, my Krishna is still sleeping in his bedroom. You go to the bedroom and Krishna is sleeping there. My Krishna is sleeping from the morning, and you are telling he is thief. Your son is stealing butter, and you are so jealous of Krishna, you are so envious that when your own son steals butter, you think my son is stealing butter. So then that gopi became puzzled. What is this? I cannot be so mistaken. I so clearly it was Krishna. How it became my son? Maybe some mistake, sometimes it happens. So gopi asked forgiveness. Mother Jashoda, okay, this time I did some mistake, forgive me. I will never do this mistake again. So then that gopi took Krishna on her shoulder, that her son, now her son. Gopi took her son on her shoulder, started walking back to her house. On the middle of the path, Krishna started playing tabla on her head. So Krishna asked, look at me. So Gopi looked at on her head and saw it is Krishna. First I saw as Krishna, then he turned into as my son, and now again he turned into Krishna. How is it possible? So Gopi suddenly, she put Krishna on the ground, and Krishna jumped a little back. So, why you took me to my mother? Will you take again? So Gopi said, why you are doing so much naughty things? So he said, okay, this time my mother saw me as your son. Next time if you take me like this, my mother will see you as your husband. As your husband. You understand? So Krishna is child, but he is God. He is acting like a child, but he is also acting like a God. There are many instances like this. There are many pastimes like this. Sometimes he looks like an ordinary foolish child. Sometimes he is behaving in such a way that he proves that he is God. So that's why people become confused. Those who are always envious of Krishna, they take the negative part. Oh, you see, Krishna is a butter thief. But they don't take the positive side, that yes, he is a butter thief, but he can also do like this. He can also, do something impossible which is not possible by ordinary child. Another day he went to another gopi's house, started stealing butter, and that gopi captured him. She already heard the story of another gopi. So that gopi told, hey, today I have captured you, but today I will not take to your mother. Because last time another gopi took you to your mother and I heard that you became her son. So I will not do the same mistake. I will tie you in the pillar and your mother will be compelled to come and find you out. I will keep you in my house. I will not take you to your mother's house. Your mother will come to my house. Why should I take the trouble of taking you to your mother's house? So I will tie you. So then she took lot of rope and Krishna is telling, please release me. I will never do like this. I will never do like this. So this is confusing. This is confusing. How God is crying? How God is crying? So he is crying, I will never do this. Please don't tell to my mother. Krishna was so much afraid of his mother. Then Gopi told, no forgiveness. So Gopi took Krishna and tried so much to tie him around the pillar. And Krishna was standing. 30 minutes passed, 1 hour passed, the Gopi could not tie him up. So then Krishna said, you don't know how to tie. He is asking the Gopi, you don't know how to tie, you did not learn it. That Gopi said, yes, I learned it, I know how to tie, but today something happened, something miraculous happened that I cannot tie you. So Krishna said, okay, if you don't mind, can I teach you how to tie? Yes, you show me. Then okay, you stand here, you stand near the pillar. So Gopi was standing near the pillar and Krishna took the same rope and within a fraction of second he tied her completely. Krishna is the also fastest person. He can do anything very fast. So within a fraction of second Krishna tied that Gopi completely tied. Then gopis understood, I am cheated. So can you open? No, you stay here. I am going, you stay here. I am going to my mother Yashoda and you stay here and let your husband come and see. So after some time her husband came and saw that his wife is tied up with a pillar. What happened? No, that naughty boy, Krishna, he was stealing butter and I captured him and I tried to tie him up with this pillar, but the result is opposite. He tied me up and he left. So in this way, Krishna is behaving like a child, but he is not a child. Even in his childhood, as an actor, Krishna is called Nataraj. Nataraj means the king of actor, king of all dancer, king of all actor. Nata also means drama. So king of all actor, when Krishna acts like a child, foolish people become confused, he is an ordinary human being. Just like Duryodhan, when Krishna went as the ambassador of Yudhishthir, told that you give 5 villages, we don't want war, you give 5 villages to Pandavas. So then Duryodhana said, no, we will not give even a droplet of sand which can be held at the top of a needle. So then Krishna understood, this rascal will never to be rectified. So then Krishna showed his Vishwarupa, universal form, some kind of Vishwarupa, not the same Vishwarupa as he showed in Kurukshetra to Arjuna, but it was different kind of Vishwarupa, some partial Vishwarupa Krishna showed to Duryodhana. So Duryodhana, what was his comment? Oh, he is a magician. Krishna is a magician. So tie him up. He sent many soldiers to tie him up. They also went with rope and they tried so much to tie Krishna's leg, but the leg was cutting with rope and leg was rejoining again and again. They tried many times, every time the leg was cut, every time leg was rejoined. So then Duryodhana told, this is a very big magician. Okay, leave him. So in this way, Krishna behaves in a wonderful way which is possible only by God, which is not possible by any ordinary human being. There are so many. Here Duryodhana could not tie him up, but Mother Jashoda tied him up. You understand? Although in the beginning Mother Jashoda was also struggling, but because of her devotion, Krishna surrendered. Okay, my dear mother, you tie me up. So in this way, Krishna's pastimes are very, very confusing. That's why Krishna says, Abhajananti mang mudha manusing tanumasritam. When I behave like human being, then mudha means rascal, the donkeys and monkeys, they think I am ordinary human being. They cannot understand my supreme position as the supreme personality of Godhead, because he is the best actor. So when he acts like a small child, sometimes he acts like a small child, but it is a combination. It is a combination of acting like a small child, and at the same time he is also proving his all powerfulness. In every pastimes you will find 50% acting like human, 50% acting like God. So people become confused. Those who are jealous, they take the negative side. You see, he is like human. But those who are devotee, they take the positive side. If he is human, how he is doing like this? How he is doing like this? So in this way you have to understand. Kunti Devi also said in different verse that your pastimes are very, very confusing. Very, very confusing. Even scholars, they become confused. And what to speak of envious, what to speak of donkeys and monkeys. They will easily become confused. So these are some points that Krishna is the protector of cows and Brahmins. In this way, Prabhupada said that if in some society Brahmins are protected and cows are protected, that such a society is the richest, most aristocratic society. They don't have any scarcity. Simply by drinking milk, you can survive for whole life. Shukadeva Goswami was doing that. Shukadeva Goswami, he did not eat any solid food. He would visit some Grihastha's house and wait there until the milkman, he finishes his milking. So he even did not boil the milk. He will take 1 cup of milk and drink that. So in this way, Shukadeva Goswami, he regularly used to drink milk. Simply by drinking milk, he could survive. Even scientists, they say that milk contains all the food values of carbohydrate, protein, fat. It is an ideal food. Even in our student life, we studied in our science book that milk is an ideal food. From milk you can get all kind of nourishment. So, and Krishna wanted to give us that culture, and instead of following Krishna, we have created an artificial culture. Milk, nowadays milk is not drinkable. The smell of milk, if you drink for a long time, you become sick, because it is not pure milk. Pure milk I drank in my childhood. My father had 12 cows. We had, actually I am from an agricultural background. My father had some land and 12 cows. So I used to get pure milk, pure rice. Rice also, if you purchase from market, it is not same taste as the rice you produce in your own field. Rice is like nectar. Simply rice and salt you can eat. It is so nice, so tasty. But I don't find nowadays this type of rice, because the fresh rice coming from your paddy field, it is really tasty. And milk coming from your own cow, it is really pure. And if you drink that milk after leaving my village, still today, that kind of milk, that kind of ghee, I never find. It is only available in village, that also when you have your own cows. You understand? So Krishna wanted to teach us that culture, that protect cows and protect your Vedic culture. So in this way, follow Varnashram and keep some cows. In Varnashram, everybody would keep cows. Kshatriya would keep some cows. You have heard the story of Virat Raja. Virat Raja, he had many cows. And Brahmin also would keep 1 or 2 cows. Kshatriya, they would keep cows. Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, their main business is cow and land products. Vaishya. And Shudra also, they will keep 1 or 2 cows. In this way, cow in agriculture was common. The Kshatriyas, they would actually, their main duty is to fight, but they would still have some land to produce food and some cows to produce milk. In this way, Brahmin, their main duty is to educate people, but still they would have some cows and some land for producing their own food. And Vaishya, their main business is food production and cow protection. And Shudra also, they would keep little land and little, few cows, so that for food they need not be so much worried. So this was Vedic culture, and nowadays we have created some artificial culture with artificial paper currency, and day by day 99% people will earn paper currency, and nobody will produce food grains, nobody will produce milk, and that crisis already started. Even by paying so much money, you don't get pure milk, you don't get pure ghee, you don't get anything pure. And in China, they are producing so many impure fruits, so many impure grains. Sometimes you will see in YouTube how they are producing rice with plastic, different things they are doing. In vegetable, they are pushing some injections of different poisonous things to make it look beautiful, to make it grow. In this way, nowadays pure food is not available. So people are earning paper currency, but their basic enjoyment is missing, and that day by day the day will come, you will not find sugar, you will not find wheat, you will not find rice in the market also. So that day will come, because we are neglecting Krishna's guideline and we are creating our own guideline. So in this way we will fall in our own trap. We already partially fell, but in future people will suffer a lot. Thank you very much. If you have any question or comment, we can discuss. How many Krishnas?
How there can be so many? To confirm, I understood like that.
No, just like in village there are some people, Krishna Pal, Krishna Sarkar, Krishna Chakravarti. You understand? So he may claim I am Krishna. Because my name is Krishna, my voter ID is in the name of Krishna, my Aadhaar card is in the name of Krishna. But here Kunti Devi, Hare Krishna, Kunti Devi is clarifying that the Krishna I am speaking about is not any Krishna. It is son of Vasudeva, son of Devaki, son of Nanda Maharaj. So in this way, Kunti Devi is clarifying that you don't confuse this Krishna with any Krishna, because there are many Krishna in villages. Name is Krishna. Anek Krishna ache, Krishna Sarkar, Krishna Chakravarti, Krishna Pal. So they may say, Tara bolte pare ami Krishna. এই জন্য কুন্তি দেবী বলছেন না, আমি যে কৃষ্ণের কথা বলছি তিনি বসুদেবের পুত্র, দেবকীর পুত্র, নন্দ মহারাজের পুত্র, তিনি গোবিন্দ, গাভী এবং ব্রাহ্মণদের হিতকারী। এইভাবে আমি যে কৃষ্ণের কথা বলছি তোমরা অন্য কৃষ্ণের সঙ্গে গুলিয়ে ফেলো না, অন্য কৃষ্ণের সঙ্গে তোমরা এটাকে কনফিউজ করো না।